Hi, I'm Breakthrough with Eleni Capitanios. And this month I am talking a lot about unsafe because I find that that's a really big root problem for a lot of my clients. So what does it feel like? Because, as we know, in our conscious mind, we know we're safe most of the time, right? I'm an adult, I'm safe, physically, right? But what happens when your unconscious mind does not believe that it's safe, right? There's like a discordance happening between your conscious mind and your unconscious mind, and you're going to feel really uncomfortable. And unsafe can manifest in a lot of different root problems. So, for example, sleeping is a huge issue when you don't feel safe or haven't felt safe in the past, right? So, as we know, everything that we feel in the present is linked to the past. So obviously, consciously, I'm a 51-year-old woman and I know I'm safe. I'm sleeping in my own bed. I'm safe, right? But if as a child, maybe there was abuse or fighting in the house, or who knows? I had a client who during university had a roommate who was bonkers, and she had to lock her door because her roommate would, do crazy things, and she felt like she wasn't safe. And that feeling just kind of was there all the time, right? So she was having a lot of trouble sleeping. And when we went back into the past, we were able to release it there. Because if your unconscious mind doesn't feel like it's safe, you're not going to feel safe, because we know the unconscious mind is the driver of the bus. The unconscious mind is what is creating all of this stuff. And, often it's creating these problems because it needs to be healed, right? That problem needs to be healed. So what do we do? Okay, so when I work with my clients, obviously we go back to the first event, the root cause, and we figure out what the heck is going on and we release it there, right? But for you, if you're doing this work on your own, you want to dig deep, okay? So do some journaling. When have there been events in your life where you maybe haven't felt safe? Close your eyes and really think about those events, and then start to think about what you've learned from those events about yourself, and how maybe it's created resilience and strength and power in your own life, or whatever, right? And then really knowing that you're 100% safe, and just restating that over and over to your unconscious mind, right? As you go to sleep at night, I'm safe, I'm loved, whatever mantras you need to say to yourself. And then I would recommend a meditation where those feelings of safety are prevalent in the meditation, because we know that meditations, it's similar to a guided hypnosis, right? Where you're in a deep state of relaxation and those positive messages are getting into your unconscious mind. So before you go to sleep, you're going to want to have that, right? Just going through your head. And a practice that I've been doing lately is before I go to sleep, I've been just thinking, not doing a gratitude journal, because I won't do it probably. It's just thinking in my head all the things I'm grateful for before I go to sleep, so that you're in that state before you go to sleep. And that can be really, really powerful as well. And also doing meditations throughout the day, because you might have times during the day where you're not feeling safe, right? So unsafe can also manifest in, it can be similar to abandoned in a lot of ways. Some people have both of those, right? So feelings of lack of safety can cause you to do a couple things. It can cause you to sort of section yourself off and not let people get close to you because you don't feel safe, right? You're protecting yourself. You're putting that shell around yourself. And it can also be seen in, relationships. So maybe you're really needy in relationships and you need that constant sense of validation and feelings of safety all the time from your partner. If we don't feel safe, we can often be really clingy with a partner, or unconsciously create situations in which we're sort of proving to ourselves that we're not safe, if that makes sense. So, I never say this with any type of blame or judgment or fault. It just is, right? If our unconscious mind is used to situations from the past where, say, we didn't feel safe, it's going to look for those situations, right? That's why we repeat these patterns over and over and over again. So if you want to cut those patterns from your life, you need to figure out that they're, first of all, are patterns, right? And then figure out, how these patterns are manifesting in yourself, but more importantly, what you want instead, because we want to focus on what we want, right? So often, I don't want to attract this kind of a jerk. Cool. Who do you want to attract, right? How do you want to feel instead of unsafe? So in your journaling, you're also going to want to write what you want to feel instead and step into those feelings on a daily basis, right? So an easy way to do that is to think of a time from the past where you felt that feeling. So say I want to feel loved. I would say to my client, think of a time from the past where you felt completely unconditionally loved. And go deep, deep into that feeling. So you're looking through your own eyes and just feel it, right? So it's not just saying, oh, I want to feel loved, but remember, we want to rebuild those brain connections. So you want to actually step into those feelings of feeling loved or protected or safe or whatever it was, and really feel those feelings. And you want to do that over and over and over again to really, really start building that neurology, okay? So we want to do meditations for safety. We want to reiterate the fact that we're safe, consciously and unconsciously. Just let your unconscious mind know, right? And we always want to thank our unconscious mind for creating these negative thoughts and things, because it does want to protect us, right? And step into the feelings that you want, right? Focus on what you want. That's really, really important. And I know it's not always easy. It's a practice, right? You'll get better at it. I struggle too sometimes. So those are the things that you want to really work on for those feelings of feeling unsafe, all right? So good luck with it. As always, I am here, and if you want to do some one-to-one work, if you like what I've been doing, I have all kinds of programs. So go to my website, breakthroughwitheleni.com, and you can book a consultation on there. Make sure you're following me here on YouTube, and make sure that you're following me at Breakthrough, THRU, Eleni, on Facebook and Instagram, because I have all kinds of free stuff for you. And yeah, as always, I'm happy to book a free consult. You just need to shoot me an email or a DM, and I am so happy to chat with you.